Welcome back, everyone. We're talking about some of the youth projects you'll see, and many of the youth projects here at the Putnam County Fair. To do that, Kennedy Osteen is to my right. To her left, we have Elizabeth Meyer. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, you've got like 48 different things you're doing at the same time, but tell us about your project and who you're representing first off.
I'm representing Columbus Grove Creative 4-Hers, and this is my project Grill Master. This is just my plate. Basically the stuff that you should have on your plate whenever you eat, proportion sizes and proteins and stuff like that.
Kind of a visual representation to help us figure out what we should have each day.
Yeah.
How did you go about this? How did you know what went where and how much?
Well, there's a chart that you could look at, and like you're supposed to have like so much proteins and stuff like that.
So when it's called Grill Master, I was thinking you had to learn how to grill properly, so it has nothing to do with the grill and barbecue.
It does. Like, what I did was I cooked on the grill, and you have to know some things about like grill safety, like what to do and what not to do, and what kind of grill you have and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Like fears of salmonella and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the kind of things you're. Now, when you did this and you realized everything you're supposed to have, are you trying to integrate this now into your life? Because I think if I saw this, I'd be like, boy, I'm really not eating what I'm supposed to be.
There's not enough vegetables or
right.
something.
There's not enough vegetables. Did you learn some things?
Yeah, I realized that, like, because I'm more of a meat person, I realized I eat too much meat and like chicken. Like, I love chicken and steak, so that like I eat too much of that.
Chicken's bad for me. I'm not allowed to have a lot of chicken.
No, like you're supposed to like proportion it, and I don't do a very good job of that.
I don't either.
See, raise awareness about that then. Yeah. Okay, very good. And now Elizabeth here, one of your projects was sewing, and I said you're so brave. I mean, for trying this because I can't even do a button hardly. So tell us about first of all why you were interested in sewing.
When I get older, I wanted to be a fashion designer.
Okay.
And I want to learn how to make clothes. So.
And this is your first year for the project?
Yes.
All right, so what did you, tell us about what you made here.
I made a pair of shorts. The project was called So Fun. And these are
fun, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Did you have experience? Was this the first time you had sewed, or you already knew how to do this stuff?
This is the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
These pairs short? Oh wow! Did you have expectations going in, and then once you saw how the finished project was, what'd you think?
I thought it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, did you have help from someone? Because I heard Grandma was involved.
Yeah, my grandma helped me. I went to her house a lot to make these shorts.
All right, so this seems complicated. Did you have to worry about the seams and matching up patterns and things?
We had to match the pattern. It was pretty hard to match the pattern, and then we had to do the hem on the bottom of them. And then we had this up here so we can get the elastic in the shorts.
Did you make any mistakes? Was this your first effort? Were there problems and you had to start over again? Or no?
There were some problems, so we had to...
Go ahead.
She's honest.
It's all right.
She's honest.
We had to rip the thread out, use a seam ripper to get the thread out, and then we had to restart that.
Oh, well, you learned more, though, from that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after doing a pair of shorts, do you still want to be a fashion designer? Do you think it's going to be something you can like get into and maybe do more?
Maybe. I don't know.
See, that's probably a good experience then. You thought you wanted to do this, and like now you're like, well, not quite sure.
Do you have plans, though, to make something else? Are you going to make another project after this?
I'm not for sure yet. If I do, I might make a dress.
Oh, make a dress. Yeah, because I assume this was simpler because you didn't have a zipper and stuff like that. So that was kind of like your first basic project.
Yep.
All right, very good.
Very good. She'll have to change. Well, she'll have to have like one name someday. She'll just be Elizabeth.
Yeah,
don't you just go by one name?
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Shorts by Elizabeth.
That's right. You'll see them at the store.
That's what that's where we're going. And these look like, I mean, you're a tiny little thing. Would you wear these then?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, then
very cool
I think your project was successful.
You made yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Is that the point, Kennedy? I mean, to learn something. We were joking about, you're going to eat less meat or whatever. But I mean, part of these projects is to learn something, right? To incorporate something in your life.
Learn something. Learn to get stuff done on time.
Yeah. Good for a job career.
Yeah, really. Yeah, and Elizabeth, you felt like you've learned something too besides, about the sewing? Okay, very good. All right. And you guys both do livestock and animals, so you guys are really busy out here at the fair. Yep. All right, well, thank you both very much for coming today.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back with more after this.
Welcome back, everyone. We're meeting some of our junior fair participants and the animals, and we have some winners here. They won ribbons. To my left, we have Cole Wentz and his dairy feeder Cappy's from Ottawa. Kaylee Myers to the left of Holly from Fort Jennings with her goat. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate it. All right, tell us about this. You won a ribbon. You're not happy about not winning Grand Champ, but you won a ribbon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I won second place in my class, and yeah, this is my dairy feeder Smokey. He is 535 pounds, and
Oh my gosh. How often do you weigh Smokey then?
we only weigh him like 4 times a year.
Okay.
Once in the beginning, second time
Really?
around in the.
Okay. So you've had him since birth then, right?
Yeah, we've had him since birth. About
Okay.
a month old he was when we first got him.
Out of curiosity, how much do they weigh when they're born? Or how much did he weigh?
Around 50 pounds, 100.
50 pounds at birth. How
50
about
to
that?
100 pounds.
Yeah.
So what do you do to work with him to get him ready for the fair?
We walk them around in our pasture and work with them with these show sticks. We will poke them in the feet so they are perfectly set up. And
That's what you
then-
need, a perfect setup,
yeah, you
square him
want
up?
them not, you want them all like their feet a little far back and a little extended so it shows how full they are and how fat they are. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is a lot of that diet? How do you get that? You want a kind of a muscular look?
yeah, we give them corn and supplements that like help build muscle and make them give a full look.
Okay.
So will you continue to work with him and like bring him back next year when he's
Yes,
even bigger? I mean,
I
how
will.
many years do you have a chance to bring him back?
I will only bring him back next year and then he will go to slaughter.
Oh, okay. All right, so this
Yeah.
is one of the cows that we will eat.
Yes, this is one of the cows
This
we
is
will
going to be
eat.
a hamburger and steak eventually.
We always feel a
Okay.
little sad when
Yeah,
we hear
I
that
do feel
news,
sad.
don't
Do
we?
you feel sad about that, knowing that you're working towards that?
I've been doing it for 4 years, so
Okay.
I know it's coming up. So
You don't get too attached then,
not
right?
really. I don't get too much attached.
But you did name him, so I mean,
Yes,
that's a
I-
little bit.
I do love him, and he's fun to have.
Yeah.
So
You're
how
good.
many others do you work with? Or is just Smokey? That's it?
I have another steer. His name is Knucklehead. He's
Okay, is that indicated? What?
It may not be the intelligent one of the
he's
lots,
not.
what you're saying.
He's not really that intelligent,
Okay.
but he does weigh 1,550
Oh, my.
pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Still got to respect him then, yeah, if
you
he's that
certainly
big.
do. All right, we're going to
Yes.
move from a feeder calf over to a goat. All right, so Kaylee, tell us about your goat.
My goat's name is Rose, and she weighs 72 pounds.
Whoa, 72 pounds. Now, what do you feed your goat, Rose?
Lamb food.
Lamb food. So what is that?
I'm not sure what's in it, do you? You've never tasted it, have you? Just to
Well,
be sure.
yeah, really? Why not?
I'm not
Just
sure I'd
kidding.
want to.
So I would think you wouldn't have to, because Jeff and I, we run stories all the time about how they're putting goats out in fields and they're eating all these, plants and things. I would think you wouldn't even have to worry about feeding it. Just put it out in the pasture and let it eat the grass and the plants.
They'll eat about anything, won't they?
Mm-hmm.
What do you, when the judges is looking at this, what are they looking for? Do you know? I mean, certain things they're looking at?
They're looking at the back posture and the fat on their legs.
Oh, because this posture seems pretty straight. Is that good? Is that what you want? Or is that bad?
I don't really know.
You don't really know.
But you have a ribbon. Tell us about that. What'd you get?
4th place. And
Do you get nervous when you're doing that? Because you're walking with your goat, you got a judge watching you at the same time, right? Yeah.
Do
What
you practice walking the goat? or
Yeah.
not? You do? How much?
a lot.
A lot.
How many goats have you had? Do you know? Is this your first?
This is my second.
Second goat? Is this goat better than the first one, or would you say the first one was better?
The first one's better.
You can tell, though. I've heard a lot of people say that, though. You can tell when you get a goat whether it's going to be good or bad. Did you know when you got this one? Might not be
No.
the best.
No.
You
Now,
just didn't
does
know.
this have a haircut? Did you cut its hair before you went to?
Yeah.
Okay, because you don't want it longer, straggly. Yeah. The tail looks cute, if you ask me.
Yeah, do you do anything to the tail?
No.
Nothing to
Just
the tail?
shave This.
A
and-
shave down there? So how many hours a day would you say you work when you have a project like this? Because it keeps you very busy, doesn't it?
About 20 minutes.
Just
Okay.
on grooming and that kind of thing? Are they stubborn animals, would you say, or do they listen to what you say?
They're stubborn.
They're stubborn. All right. Hey, how do you even catch Rosie to put the rope around her?
You just catch her by the neck and you grab them.
Do other kids, like your friends, and they see that and they're amazed that you do this and that you're so at ease around a goat, it doesn't bother you?
Yeah.
You have to explain to them all the time about goats and stuff?
Okay. Rosie's not getting happy anymore.
No, Rose does not
Rosie's
seem happy about this whole situation.
All right. Well, it was very nice of you to bring Rosie and share us within. Thank you very much for bringing your feeder calf,
job,
too. And
guys.
congratulations. Yeah, good job for working on these animals. So Jeff and I are kind of couldn't do this, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think we could do that.
No, I don't think we could either. All right. Thanks so much for coming. And don't go away. The New Edition continues in a moment.